I'm not going to look at him.
Yeah, please don't. He's dancing around.
I'm going to laugh my ass out if I
Oh,
see
I am
him.
there on the screen. You're there on the screen.
Should we change this a little? A very pleasant video to all the dignitaries. My tattoo should not be a problem.
Start.
Check. Putting tourism on a sustainable path is a major challenge, but one that also presents a significant opportunity. We wish all of you who have congregated here a very pleasant evening.
On behalf of National Institute of Tourism and Hospitality Management, it is a matter of great honor for me, Rashmita, and my co-host Ankush from BBA to extend to you our warm welcome to the 4th Joint International Conference on Tourism, Hospitality and Sustainable Development Goals. I would also feel honored to extend our gratitude towards our luxury transport sponsor Lexus, TSTDC, and Happy Vacations India and Europe. Our hospitality partners Alankrita Resort, KMK Event Management Private Limited, Hotel Vivera, Spark Soda, and logistics sponsors NM Company, a unit of Aju Group, and Pristine Events for having faith in us and helping us throughout the conference. The goal of the conference is to give a platform to a diverse group of academics, policymakers, practitioners, and other tourism stakeholders so that they can discuss, debate, and consider how to best achieve the sustainable development goals through tourism and hospitality.
So Rashmita, let's now discuss about the themes of the conference with the August gathering. First, we have issues and challenges in achieving sustainable tourism, COVID-19 pandemic and sustainable tourism, promotion, marketing and branding in tourism and hospitality, ICT for tourism and hospitality, sustainability in MICE tourism, entrepreneurship and innovation in tourism and hospitality, environmental issues, climate change, responsible tourism and inclusive tourism, heritage, archaeology, museums and sustainable tourism, nature and ecotourism, sustainable practices in hotels. Now moving ahead, may I request our respected Director of National Institute of Tourism and Hospitality Management, Dr. S. Chinnam Reddy, to lead the way for all our dignitaries onto the dais.
Shri C.V. Shankar Reddy, Assistant Director, Ministry of Tourism, Government of India. Professor Agita Livina, Professor and Director, Vizim University of Applied Sciences, Latvia. Professor Rabisora Najibulo, Director, Engineering and Pedagogical College of Dushanbe City, Tajikistan. Professor Korkushaus Islambek Sankovic, Vice Rector, Science and Innovation, International University of Tourism and Entrepreneurship of Tajikistan. Professor Vanessa, Professor of Tourism from University of Bisala Anand, National University from Mauritius. Ravi Burra, Secretary TCEI, Hyderabad. Hiba Ibrahim Maharan, Vice Dean, Lakshar University, Egypt. Srimati Varsha Chaturvedi, Founder Provis Image by V-Shake.
They will all be. I request you all to please rise for the national anthem. Play.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
It is now time to inaugurate the conference by lighting the lamp, which is a symbol of dispelling the darkness and bringing the light of knowledge into our life. I would request all our esteemed guests to please come forward for the lamp lighting. And may I also invite Sanidhi from BBA to come onto the stage and render Ganesh Vandana for all our guests present here this evening.
Actually,
महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि वसिष्ठवामदेवादिवन्दितमहागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि वसिष्ठवामदेवादिवन्दितमहागणपतिम् महादेवसुतौ महादेवसुतौ गुरुगुहनुतं महादेवसुतौ गुरुगुहनुतं मारकोटिप्रकाशं शान्तं मारकोटिप्रकाशं शान्तं महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियम् महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियं मूषिकवाहनमोदकप्रियं पप्पमगमरि सनि सरि सपमगमपदनि सरि गममरि सनि सनि पमरि गमरि गमरि रि सनि पमगम सरि गम महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि वसिष्ठवामदेवादिवन्दितमहागणपतिम्
we now also request Dr. Mahendra Reddy, Assistant Professor, National Institute of Tourism and Hospitality Management, and also the conference coordinator, onto the dais, please.
Moving ahead, I would now like to invite Purva from MBA to join me onto the dais and tell us a little about our guest of the day.
Thank you, Ankush, and a very good evening to one and all present here. Now I would like to take the privilege to introduce our director, Dr. S. Chinnam Reddy, National Institute of Tourism and Hospitality Management, to come up on the dais and gather us. A dynamic and visionary leader, Dr. S. Chinnam Reddy is currently the director of the National Institute of Tourism and Hospitality Management. Dr. Reddy started his career Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad in 1996, and with his sincerity, dedication and perseverance kept riding the ladders of the success as an educationist, administrator and mentor. He developed S.K. Patel Institute of Management of Kadi Sarva Vishwavidyalaya from its scratch and made it one of the best institutes in the state of Gujarat within no time. His hard work and focused approach in building educational institutes of repute is manifested from his being the founder director of Marwadi University of Rajkot, Gujarat, and the founder dean of Gujarat Technological University. Dr. S. Chinnam Reddy's personality is a true reflection of educational administration blended with spirituality and love for humanity. A well-adored professor, a strong administrator, and a good researcher, Dr. Reddy has spread his knowledge to dozens of the universities, mentored innumerable entrepreneurs, and has to his direct a number of research papers published in national and international journals. A trendsetter, Dr. Reddy is known for his creativity and innovation, strength, courage, commitment, and achievement with the motto, "Do good and good will come back to you." His able leadership has brought unbelievable progress to our institute, National Institute of Tourism and Hospitality Management, educationally, emotionally, and environmentally. May I now invite Dr. S. Chinnam Reddy to come and felicitate the guest of the day.
Good evening. I welcome you all to this National Institute of Tourism and Hospitality Management. Honorable Chief Guest of today's evening function, Sri Shankar Reddy Garu, Director, Indian Tourism, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Keynote speakers, delegates, and participants from across the world and India. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the inaugural ceremony of this 4th Joint International Conference of the National Institute of Tourism and Hospitality Management. I warmly welcome our Chief Guest, Shankar Reddy Garu. I also welcome Guest of Honors, Professor Ajita Livina, Professor and Director, Vidjim University of Applied Sciences, Latvia. Guest of Honor, Professor Rabi Soda Hajibulo, Director, Engineering and Pedagogical College of Dushanbe City, Tajikistan. Guest of Honor, Professor Kor Kasho Islombek, Vice Rector, Science Innovation, International University of Tourism and Entrepreneurship, Tajikistan. Guest of Honor, Professor Vanessa, Professor of Tourism from University of Baisala and Ananta National University from Mauritius. And Sri Ravi Burragaru is a Secretary, Telangana Chamber of Event Industry, Hyderabad. Professor Eba Ibrahim Maharan, Vice Dean, Luxor University, Egypt. And Guest of Honor, Srimati Varsha Chaturvedi, Founder, Proves Image V-Chic. As you all are aware, tourism and hospitality play a crucial role in the development of any country in the modern world by directly contributing to its GDP. Sustainable tourism is a strategy to support sustainable development as a whole, and therefore the conference has been designed with the theme Tourism, Hospitality and Sustainable Development Goals. You all will be happy to know that we have been rigorously working to achieve sustainable development goals in our own campus of NITHM. Most of the people may be knowing that the NITHM is 26-acre campus and we run only through solar energy. So we have installed a 200 kilowatt solar energy around 4.5 years back. Today, I'm happy to say that we produce electricity almost 80% of required to this campus. And that way we are saving almost 30 lakh rupees per year on the electricity bills. Apart from this one, we save the rainwater harvesting systems in the campus, and we collect 1 crore liter water a year through rainwater harvesting system. And that way we are able to save almost 14 lakh rupees per year on the water bills. Apart from this one, this campus is having the beautiful lake, which is spread over 3.5 acres lake. And this lake got desilted. Now today capacity, it has gone up to the down of 30 feet depth. And because of that, I'm happy to share that the neighboring buildings of this Telecom Nagar, they came and they wrote a letter and gave it to us saying that we are happy that because of this lake rejuvenation, and they were able to stop completely all the tankers, water tankers. So it's almost 18 apartments. So imagine more than 1 crore bill, probably they might be saving from the water bill like that. And we also developed a Miyawaki forest inside the campus. And we want to think about like how sustainable sort of thing here. And I'm happy to share that we have decided by 2024 December, we want to make the zero carbon campus. In this particular line, we are actually progressing in that way. And I'm sure that with all your blessings and support here, we can able to achieve this particular target. We make sure that our buildings and infrastructure of our campus also eco-friendly. The new building is coming up. We are trying to use maximum eco-friendly things in the part of this one. For example, if you're talking about the fans here, we are going for the like BLDC fans here, where it consumes almost 70% less electricity. Like LED bulbs also, those sort of things here now. And we have been maintaining the eco-diversity in the campus very well. And now we are aiming to make our campus zero carbon campus by next year through practicing reduce, reuse, and recycle model. The major issues addressed to be by experts from the academic and industry during this conference include sustainable tourism, marketing and branding in tourism and hospitality, entrepreneurship and innovation, inclusiveness, nature and ecosystem, nature and climate change, and many more. We are fortunate enough to have been supported by the Government of India, the state government, and all those who have been sponsored this conference. I thank them all from the core of my heart, and also I'm confident that support in all our future endeavors. We are glad to have all the delegates from across the world and from various parts of India for accepting our invitation and being a part of this conference. I welcome them all and appreciate their efforts for making the conference a grand success. I wish you all the very best and hope you all have the pleasant stay in the city for the next 3 days and take home a lot of learning from this conference to promote sustainable development in the area of tourism and hospitality. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Moving ahead, now we have with us guest of honor, Hiba Ibrahim Mohammad Mahran, Professor of Tourist Guidance, Faculty of Tourism and Hotels, Luxor University, and Vice Dean of Higher Studies and Research. Another guest of honor, Srimati Varsha Chaturvedi. Varsha Chaturvedi is an internationally certified image consultant and a master trainer. She is a founder and chairperson at Vishik Image Consultancy, Mumbai. Now we have Dr. Agita Livina. She is currently a professor in Wisdom, University of Applied Sciences, Lativa since 2015 and director of Joint PhD program on economics and businesses. She is a supervisor of student master bachelor thesis. Now moving ahead, we have Dr. Vanessa. Dr. Vanessa works as Associate Professor in Cultural Tourism and she is an Associate Editor at the MLN International Journal of Tourism Cities. She is an elected member of the ECOMOS International Cultural Tourism Committee and a specialist member of the World Commission on Protected Areas and Tourism and Protected. President at the African Network for Policy Research and Advocacy for Sustainability, a regional non-governmental organization affiliated with the African Union. Also as a co-founder of ANPRAS. Cluster Secretary for the Women and Gender. She assumes the role of Deputy Chair for the Tourism, Infrastructure and Energy Cluster of African Union Economic and Social Council. Next is your. Yeah. Now I would like to call Director Sir Dr. S. Chinnam Reddy of National Institute of Tourism and Hospitality Management to do the further felicitation. Shri C.V. Shankar Reddy, Assistant Director, Indian Tourism, Hyderabad of Tourism, Government of India. Professor Agita Livina, Professor and Director, Wisdom University of Applied Sciences, Latvia. Professor Rabi Soda Najibullo, Director Engineering and Pedagogical College of Dubshen City, Tajikistan. Professor Ghor Kashaw Islam Bog Sangwich, Vice Director, Science and Innovation, International University of Tourism, Entrepreneurship of Tajikistan. Professor Hiba Ibrahim Mohammad Mahran, Professor of Tourist Guidance, Faculty of Tourism and Hotels, Luxor University. Ms. Varsha Chaturvedi, Founder, Power Bus Image by Vishik. Professor Vanessa of Tourism University of Baisala and Anand National University, Mauritius. Yeah. I would like to request Ma'am Vanessa to come up on the dais and gather the audience.
Good evening, everybody. And well, I'm here today upon the invitation of NITHM and to be part of this conference. And I think I want to share a few things with you which you really need to know. I am in a relationship with NITHM since I think 5 or 6 years. I have seen this organization grow. And today it's a matter of privilege for me to come and talk about its achievement. I am from Mauritius. I'm Vanessa, of course. And I have had an opportunity to travel in many places of the world. I have been working in Nigeria, I have been working in Mauritius, I have been working in African countries, even in United Kingdom. But let me tell you something, friends. Probably NITHM is one of the places which has that thing that I am always looking for when we're talking about tourism. Because in this institution, what is interesting is that they are not only creating talents, they are also producing citizens of tomorrow. This conference is about the Sustainable Development Goals. And I think that this is the need of the hour. And today, if we are together here, I think that I would like to really congratulate the team behind this platform. I have to acknowledge Dr. Chinam Reddy for his leadership. I also need to acknowledge Dr. Mahendra Reddy for coordinating the whole thing. And also, I want to acknowledge the whole staff. We always say that when you're visiting a place, you're a guest, you readily recognize the vibe. So when I enter NITHM, and I'm sure that you will all agree with me, there is a different vibe here. Just like I was saying in the morning, that when you go to a place, you recognize the place by something very specific. So for me and for many people, I'm sure that NITHM is that face that we are looking for. It's the place where we are creating talent. I was also thinking that NITHM is the place, it's the temple of tourism knowledge. Because this is the place where we are creating talent. We are also like training the students, not only to study, but also to work in the industry. And I am also quite impressed by the infrastructure here, because when I came here, when I came last time, I think it was in 2000, before the COVID-19, 2017, the scenario was the same. But today, when I'm coming after the COVID-19, I see things have really progressed, and I really wish to acknowledge the leadership here. You know, leadership is something very important, and this is what is happening at NITHM. The students, they have been traveling to many other countries. They have been able to get into work placement, and you see them working in different places, in different positions. So this is something which is really very worth of mentioning. And also, in a place like Hyderabad, I think NITHM is the only institution creating, producing tourism talent. This is very important. Today, I had a session with some people, and we were discussing the importance of tourism. Indeed, tourism is really very important. This is an industry which is growing and growing and growing, and it's not going to stop. So I feel that NITHM is the place to be, especially for people who want to study further in tourism, to grow their talent. Now there is also another thing happening at NITHM. We are also producing research. Research is really very important. In any institution, we cannot just keep on teaching and teaching. Research is a very important component. If we want to grow, we want to develop, we want to match our talent internationally. And I am very happy to say that I'm holding a book here today, and we have tidbits of NITHM into that. We have got Dr. Mahendra Reddy, who has also contributed in this book. We have got my colleague Ajita from Latvia, Janis Bikse, and so many people. So which means that this is not only an institution for education, but also for creating research. And I would really wish to make an appeal to the government of Telangana, if they can hear me, that please invest in this institution. This is the future. And our students whom we are producing here, they are the ones who are going to lead the tourism industry. And it's very important to give them the right tourism knowledge, which is happening here. And this is a bit about what I would like to share in terms of my experience. And I'm sure that when I will come later and later, I will see the progress just the way I have been seeing during the last 4, 5, 6 years, I would say. So I would say congratulations to all the students first of NITHM. Without the student, there is no NITHM. I would like to say congratulations to Dr. Chinam Reddy for his leadership. This is an exemplary person. Let me share something very personal with you. So this morning I met him, and you know, when you meet a leader, a manager of a big institution like that, you know what kind of conversation will take place. We will talk about management things, marketing things, students, this and that. But I was really impressed by his positive vibes. He is a combination of two things, spirituality and also the knowledge, the leadership skills. He's something like, I would say, he's someone really very impressive, and I think that this is the vibe which is taking NITHM up and up. Now, the staff, when you look at the staff, the human resource, it's impressive. For example, Dr. Mahendra Reddy, I have known Dr. Mahendra Reddy for more than probably 8 years. I have seen him progressing. So which means that if someone is progressing in an organization, it means that that person is having the support. So which means that at NITHM also, we are supporting our staff, we are supporting our students, we are supporting our community. So what more we need? So congratulations to the whole NITHM family, and I'm really very proud to be part of this family. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I would like to invite Shri C.V. Shankar Reddy to address the gathering.
Namaskaram. Good evening, everyone. Dignitaries on the dais, Sri Chennam Reddy Garu, Director NITHM, Professor Ajita Levin, Professor Rabi Joda Najibulo, Ms. Varsha Chaturvedi, Professor Vanisa, Professor Korkaso, Professor Heba Ibrahim, Sri Ravi Burra Garu, friends on the after dais, and the academicians Sandeep Kulsreshta Garu, Nemit Chaudhary, and all. It's my distinct pleasure and honor to be part of the 4th Joint International Conference on Hospitality, Tourism and Sustainable Development Goals organized by NITHM in Hyderabad. I would like to extend a warm welcome to all the distinguished guests, experts, scholars, participants who have come from far and wide to attend the conference. Since this conference is about tourism, hospitality and sustainability, I'll just talk about sustainable thing. As you are aware that sustainable development goals are set of goals that have been adopted by the United Nations to guide the development efforts around the world. These goals cover a range of issues from poverty reduction to environmental sustainability to social equality and are intended to be achieved by 2030. This seminar is an important opportunity for us to come together to discuss how we can work towards achieving the sustainable goals. It's an opportunity to learn from each other, share our experiences and best practices, and collaborate on strategies for achieving the SDGs. I take this opportunity to inform the initiatives undertaken by the Ministry of Tourism, Government of India, in promoting sustainable tourism in the country. Ministry of Tourism, Government of India announced National Strategy for Sustainable Tourism in the year 2022. So key pillars of the strategy are promoting environmental sustainability, protecting biological diversity and natural heritage, promoting economic sustainability, promoting socio-cultural sustainability, certification schemes for sustainable tourism practitioners, information, education, communication, and capacity building. And the last one is governance and institutional framework. The Ministry of Tourism designated the Indian Institute of Tourism and Travel Management as the premier institute in the tourism, imparting tourism education as a central nodal agency for assisting the ministry in the implementation of the strategy. Major initiatives taken up by the central nodal agency for sustainable tourism are: first one is information, education, communication campaign to facilitate awareness, creation of sustainable tourism practices; Travel for Life campaign for bringing behavioral change in Indian tourists towards responsible travel; state assessment and ranking to rank the states based on sustainable tourism performance and progress at all levels; regional workshop for capacity building of sustainable tourism destinations of states, union territories. I'm happy to announce that day before yesterday only we've concluded a successful workshop on sustainable tourism, which was attended by the 200 plus tourism practitioners. And Government of we formulated sustainable tourism criteria of India, which launched to certify sustainable tourism service providers like hotels, travel agents, and tour operators. This is a set of voluntary guidelines for tourism enterprises that aims to promote sustainable tourism practices. These guidelines covers areas such as energy conservation, waste management, water conservation, and community sustainable development. Through this seminar, we can explore ways to achieve SDGs in the tourism field, whether it be through policy development, innovation, or community engagement. I'm confident that the seminar will be a productive and inspiring event that will contribute to the global effort to achieve sustainable development goals. And in conclusion, I would like to thank the NITHM authorities, students, volunteers who have worked tirelessly in making this conference a reality. Thank you. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I would like to request our respected director, Dr. S. Chinam Reddy, to felicitate our next guest of honor, Ravi Burra, sir, Secretary TCEI, Hyderabad.
We are very honored.
Moving ahead, now we are very honored to tell you all that we are here for a book launching as well. So this book, Homestay Tourism, Challenges, Opportunities and Way Forward, this book is about alternative accommodation assessments provided to tourists stay for their operations and better accommodations.
Good evening. I am Professor Kumaran from Alliance University, Bangalore. This is my 7th book. I have already launched 6 books. This is about homestay tourism. I think you are all heard about this homestay. Homestay is nothing but a alternative food and accommodation arrangements provided to the tourist by the local people. It is like running a small hotel, just like running 2 or 3 rooms for the guest. The main advantages of this homestay tourism is the homestay operator, the host. He will provide all kind of valid informations to the tourist, and they will be closely working with all tourists, and they will be guiding the tourist, and they will be make the tourist to understand the best culture which is available at the local area. And this practice of homestay is being adapted at global level. Not only in India, each and every country, it has its different concept. As I told, tourists staying from the hostel, their own houses only, from the host houses, 2 or 3 rooms will be available. But if you take a country like Malaysia, Malaysia is a country wherein they are using this homestay tourism as a tool to develop or eradicate poverty in the rural areas. Normally in the rural areas, we may not able to see a hotel or resorts or lodges, right? Especially in the ecotourism sites, it is not possible. So the government of Malaysia, they organized these rural people as individually or as a community. They would organize and they will host the tourist. This is the one thing with respect to Malaysia. If you come in India, it is famous in South India as well as North India. In South India, if you take, we have throughout India, if you look at, we have a very good resources with respect to tourists. One is about Western Ghats, other things about Himalayan track. In the Western Ghats, if you look at Tamil Nadu and Kerala, Karnataka, a lot of homestay tourisms are being, these projects are being implemented. If you come to Gujarat also, it is a highly success. Himachal Pradesh, it's a wonderful assets for India because we are all talking about Switzerland. Switzerland means in our mind, it is the greatest destination. I'm not underestimating any tourist attractions, but in our mind, we perceive that it is the number one destination in the world. But if we go to Himalayan range, we can find thousands of this Switzerland in Himalayan ranges. Only thing is, it is not accessible. That is the thing. We are lagging with certain roads and other facilities. Now we are into developing all those things. Through homestay tourism, we make all the tourists to visit the remote area of Himachal Pradesh. Again, this side also, if you come, there are certain states under the Himalaya, especially in Sikkim. Sikkim is a place wherein a very small state, and they are very famous in implementing the organic agriculture. And most of their tourist attractions are available in a remote area. So in the remote area, it is very, very difficult to have hotels or resorts. It is not economically viable. So this homestay tourism was adapted by the local people. It is quite very successful things. This particular book is aimed to provide the profile of the tourists who are staying in particular homestay facilities. What type of people they are coming in, especially if you take in Karnataka. I personally studied. Karnataka has got nearly thousands of homestays are there in Coorg region. In that Coorg region, it is really famous because the Coorg region itself is an entirely culturally different region, wherein the tourists would like to stay there because of the climate, because of the love and affection provided by the local people. Now, this is the main thing. And another advantage is, as a tourist, they can closely touch with the host, so that the host can be able to provide a lot of information with regard to culture and other activities within the tourism area. And another advantage is the host will provide a meeting with the community people during the night, so that the local culture can be easily understood. The tourist can feel free, because comfortable is very, very important. Whenever as a tourist, we go to a new place, somehow we are not feeling comfortable. So you have to create some kind of comfortability to the tourists. That is being provided by this particular homestay program. So now it is developing throughout India. Even Government of India, Ministry of Tourism and state government, they are also encouraging this type of homestay tourism facilities at all levels. And even in the city also. Now the problem is, if you want to construct a hotel at the heart of the city, because the real estate cost is very high. Now if you buy a land and construct a hotel, and if you run a business, to get a break-even point, it takes 5 to 7 years. But if you look at this particular small kind of a homestay tourism, if you implement, the local people also got benefited. It is the greatest employment opportunity provided by the host to the tourists. So by looking all those things in my mind, I made an elaborate study at Western Ghat as well as Himalayan range. I understood the profile of the tourists and what are the issues, challenges with respect to tourists also I have mentioned. To this, the three authors, myself, Dr. Chinnam Reddy and Mr. Manjeet Singh from Central University of Jammu, we made certain suggestions based on our findings. I hope this would be highly useful for the tourism researchers as well as the tourism operators of a homestay and state government, central government tourism strategy formulators. That's what I would like to briefly tell you. Thank you very much.
Memorandum of understanding, enlightenment.
Vote of thanks after that. Sir, shall I? Mind sir. I'm inviting you first.
Yeah, I would like to Hello. Yeah, I would like to request our beloved director, Dr. S. Chinnam Reddy Garu, and Professor Kurko Shah Islam Bekwa Sangoch from the International University of Tourism and Entrepreneurship of Tajikistan to share MOU, sign the MOU and share the copy between two institutions. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. I now would like to request Dr. Mahinder Reddy, Assistant Professor and Conference Coordinator of National Institute of Tourism and Hospitality Management, to extend a vote of thanks.
Okay. Good evening, all. I feel honored and privileged to propose a vote of thanks for the inaugural program of 4th Joint International Conference on Tourism, Hospitality and Sustainable Development Goals. On behalf of National Institute of Tourism and Hospitality Management, I convey my sincere thanks to the guest of honor of the conference and representative of Ministry of Tourism, Government of India, Sri C.V. Shankar Reddy Garu, Assistant Director, Ministry of Tourism, Government of India, for the continuous support and also for the suggestions to organize this joint international conference. I take this opportunity to extend our most sincere thanks to all our partner university representatives who have come from different countries for their support and continuous cooperation. I would like to thank Professor Agita Levina for your continuous support, cooperation over the years. We acknowledge and appreciate your university support for the continuous collaboration and joint research activities. I must mention our deep sense of appreciation for Professor Vanessa for your continuous participation, cooperation, whenever we invite for any program, and most importantly for this particular conference, and sharing your knowledge with our students and also the participant of this particular conference. And I thank guest of honor of the function, Professor Rabi Soda Najibullo, Engineering and Pedagogical College of Dushanbe City, Tajikistan, for the collaboration and participation in the conference. I would also like to thank Professor Kurko Shah Islam Bek Sangoch, Vice Rector, Science and Innovation at the International University of Tourism and Entrepreneurship of Tajikistan. I thank Professor Heba Ibrahim Maharan, Vice Dean, Luxor University, Egypt. I would like to thank Ravi Buragaru, Secretary, TCI, Hyderabad. I would like to thank Srimati Varsha Chaturvedi, Founder, Provost Image by Vichik. Further, I would like to thank all the partner universities and institutes for their support and The list includes Wisdom University of Applied Sciences, Lusofona University, Portugal, Popular Culture Organization from USA, Luxor University from Arab Republic of Egypt, Takorodea Technical University, Ghana, British University in Egypt from Egypt, the Engineering and Pedagogical College of Dushanbe City, Tajikistan, University of Birjand, Iran, College of Tourism and Services of Andijan, Uzbekistan, and International University of Tourism and Entrepreneurship of Tajikistan. Our sincere thanks to the delegates who are attending the conference from various parts of the country and across the globe. All this would have been impossible without their support of organizing the conference, particularly transport, food, accommodation, logistic management and all. Particularly, I would like to thank Ministry of Tourism, Government of India for their support in organizing this particular conference, and also Telangana Tourism, Government of Telangana, Lexus Luxury Cars, Hyderabad for supporting with transport services, Green Park for providing food, Alankrita Resorts for providing food, Happy Vacations, KMK Events, Pristine Events, NM Company, Spark Goli Soda, Vivera Hotels, Telangana Chambers of Commerce and Industries, Telangana Facilities Management Council, and also Sri Mamadi Harikrishna Garu, the Department of Culture, Government of Telangana. Further, I would like to extend my gratitude to our beloved director, Sri Chinnamreddy Garu, who is instrumental in making this particular conference to happen with his guidance and support. I must thank the organizing team of the institute, teaching and non-teaching staff of our institute, student volunteers for working hard for the past few days to make this particular event successful. I would like to express our gratitude to print, electronic and social media for their coverage of this particular inaugural program. I realize that I missed a few other institutions and individuals who have been supporting us. I wish to forgive for not specifically expressing our gratitude. With this, I thank everyone once again. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. You don't have to be great to start, but start to be great. I know that all of you present here will give your best to attain the knowledge with all the ardor and diligence it needs. On this note, we would now like to invite Vidhi and Nithi from BBA to please come onto the dais and take you further ahead into this beautiful evening. With that note, I, Ankush,
and I, Purva,
sign off and wish you a great evening ahead. Thank you.
Thank you.
एक तो फोटोग्राफ्स चल रहे हैं पहला, ओके? दूसरा देयर इज अ शॉर्ट पावरपॉइंट प्रेजेंटेशन.
No, before we proceed cultural, there is a video. They might have told.
Cultural. 7. Not 7. 10. Take a deep breath.
There is no PPT. There is no PPT.
A nation's culture resides in the hearts and in the soul of the people.
On that wonderful note, a very lovely evening to one and all present here. I, Vidhi,
and I, Nidhi, feel immense joy and honor to welcome you all to the cultural evening of the 4th Joint International Conference of Tourism, Hospitality and Sustainable Development Goals. Vidhi, there's a saying that the beauty of the world lies in the diversity of its people, and India is a very diverse country.
Yes, diverse cultures, diverse religions, diverse languages, diverse food, yet connected by hearts.
That's true.
Before commencing today's program, I have a small quiz for our audience. It is a classical dance form originated from Kakatiya dynasty. If the females perform it, it is called Lasyam. If the males perform it, it is called Tandavam. What is the name of the Natyam?
The correct answer is Perini Natyam. In 1971, Dr. Padma Shri Nataraja Ramakrishna reconstructed this dance. They were sent by Mamadi Hari Krishna, the Director of Language and Cultural Department.
Without further ado, let's give it up for them.
मोधूलित सर्वांगा राजाधिराजा सरस्वती रमणा राजाधिराजा सरस्वती रमणा मोधूलित सर्वांगा आगाभरणाभूषितं पद्मलोचनं पवनासनं आगाभरणाभूषितं पद्मलोचनं नन्दीश्वर प्रमथलोक संरक्षक नन्दीश्वर प्रमथलोक संरक्षक आगाभरणाभूषितं पद्मलोचनं पवनासनं नन्दीश्वर प्रमथलोक संरक्षक नन्दीश्वर प्रमथलोक संरक्षक आनन्दताण्डवम् आडेनु शिवपुरानन्दताण्डवम् आडेनु शिवपुरानन्दताण्डवम् प्रणवाकारं शिखरिशयनं सर्पमालां महेशं विश्वाधारं गगनवचनं स्वच्छवर्णं शुभांगं गौरीकान्तं विषमनयनं योगी हृद्यानगम्यं वन्दे शम्भुं भवभयकरं सर्वलोकैकनाथम्
tarikita tappun tarikita tappun tarikita tappun tarikita tam tam kita tak tarikita tak tam tam kita tak tarikita tak tappun tarikita tappun tarikita tappun tarikita tappun tarikita tam tam kita tak tarikita tak tam tam kita tak tarikita tak tappun tarikita tappun tarikita tam tam kita tak tarikita tak tappun tarikita tappun tarikita tam tam kita tak tarikita tak tam tam kita tak tarikita tak tam tam kita tak tarikita tam tam kita tak tarikita tak tam tam kita tak tarikita tak tarikita tak tarikita tak
परमं षट्त्रिंशतद्वाधिकं तस्मादुत्तरतत्त्वमक्षर इति ज्ञेयं सदा योगिभिः ओङ्कारादिसमस्तमन्त्रजनकं सूक्ष्माद्धिः सूक्ष्मं पदं वन्दे पञ्चममीश्वरस्य वदनं तं यापि तेजोमयं तं यापि तेजोमयं तं यापि तेजोमयम् एतानि पञ्चवदनानि महेश्वरस्य एकीदयन्ति पुरुषाः सततं प्रदोषे गत्यान्ति ते शिवभुजेन्दुचिरैर्विमानैः क्रीडन्ति नन्दनवने सह लोकपालैः क्रीडन्ते नन्दनवने सह लोकपालैः क्रीडन्ति नन्दनवने सह लोकपालैः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
That performance was mind-blowing. It's really inspiring to watch their personality shine through their movement.
Now we have an invocatory item in Bharatanatyam recital called Alaripu.
Today, they bring you fusion alaripu followed by a classical mix of Shape of You.
Let's welcome them.
That performance was a fusion of power and passion. Next up, we have a group who will be performing a dance form called Kolatam.
Kolatam is one of the most popular dance narratives in the southern part of India. The dances are led by a leader and move about in two circles. The inner circle receive the strikes on the sticks from the artists, with outer circle that deliver them. Let's give it up for them.
మరియు మహబూబ్ నగర్ వారు సమర్పించు.
That performance was something else.
Next, we have a mythological performance which shows the killing of demon by goddess Kali, after which she steps on beloved husband, Lord Shiva, and in guilt puts her tongue outside.
Let's give it up for them.
अंत भी मैं, आरंभ मैं।
Ooh, that was a powerful performance. Hey Nidhi, did you know I was born in Coimbatore?
What? Really? That's in Tamil Nadu, right?
That's right.
So tell me, Vidhi, after shifting to Hyderabad, what do you miss the most about the place?
I have a bunch of things I miss, like their karam idli, their...
Wait, let me stop you right there. We all like their food, but tell me something other than that. Something about the culture?
About their culture? I really miss the way they perform their dance. It is so mesmerizing to watch.
If that's the case, then you will definitely love the surprise I have for you. But for that, I would like to invite Preetika from the BBA onto the dais for her classical solo performance.
Without further ado, let's give it up for her.
अभिनयरूपं नेत्रमुरससारांशं कलयिकैलासं पञ्चमवेदम् आनन्दमे अन्दिरनादम् अन्ते लेनि शिवनाट्यम् ब्रह्मसृष्टिलो रचनजननिर्भरतवेदमयी नित्यविनुगगनोपशान्तिकरी जननमङ्गलुनी नटनम् తనలోతనూతనోద్భవం కలిగేల ఆత్మకు ఘర్షణం జరిగింది సాగరి ప్రతి నిమిషం వసుమన్నున దాగిన కుందను మరిగా జ్వాలతో జ్వరం మదిలోను మధనం నిత్యం తెలిపిను గమ్యం కుందలోని ఆశే కొన్న జగప్రయాణం ఇక సాగరే జీవితం సాగరే మోక్షం ఆదిశాశ్వతం ఆదిశాశ్వతం ఆదిశాశ్వతం
Wow, Preetika, that was such a wonderful performance. So, Vidhi, what did I tell you?
Okay, I'll have to admit, she performed really so well that it took me back to when I was in Coimbatore. Next up, we have more performances from Kolatam.
ముందుకు వచ్చాను.
అరే మ్యూజిక్ పెడుతున్నాను. क्योंकि म्यूजिक लगाना है ना. Otherwise, just tell the music people. एक सेकंड मैं कॉल कर रही हूँ.
Okay. Okay, we'll just tell now.
Yeah.
What is it? We have more performances from the cultural department. Let's welcome them on the stage.
We have more performances from the cultural department. Let's welcome them onto the stage.
ऑन कर दो कोलाटम 7 minutes.
That was a really nice performance. By the way, Nidhi, where were you born?
Oh, me. I was born in the city of pearls, the city where you can find delicious biryani and where Batukamma is one of the dance form. I was born in Hyderabad.
Nidhi, majority of the audience here might not know about Batukamma. Why don't you tell us about it?
Sure, Batukamma is the flower festival which is celebrated by the women of Telangana. The word Batukamma means Mother Goddess come alive. Ah, Vidhi, there's so much to talk about Batukamma. Instead, why don't you watch the live performance of yourself? Now, I would like to call upon students of BBA who are going to perform Batukamma. Let's give it up for them.
Thank you.
That was an amazing performance.
Yes, they did a great job in representing our culture.
The previous performances showed us different cultures from different parts of India. But if I start talking about how diverse India is, we won't have enough time for the next performance, which is a patriotic dance executed by Shobit from BSc.
Oh, Vidhi, now I can't wait for the next performance.
Coming up next, we have a solo performance by Mukund, who will be playing Kazu music for us to enjoy.